Hi, I'm Joanna, and today I will be going over the different types of dives a keeper will experience in their goalkeeping career. It is important to know the different types of dives and their use, as not all shots can be saved by only diving a certain way. I will introduce and explain the use of each diving style to help keepers get a better understanding of them. The first type of dive is the collapse dive. Basically, what you do is go down into a sort of squat position, but leaning at the side you want to dive and letting yourself fall. You do not use your feet to move because this dive is intended to catch shots coming towards your direction closer than arm's reach. It saves you time and energy just by doing the simplest movement. The next type of dive is called the sideways dive. This dive goes on from the collapse dive, but this time you use your feet. Instead of doing a squat position and then letting yourself fall, you do a squat position and use your feet to push sideways off the ground. This will allow you to reach shots that are harder to catch because they are further from arm's reach. The sideways dive has a bigger impact depending on your surface of play. For example, on turf field, this dive allows you to slide across the net and make it easier to reach for the ball. On wet turf field, you slide even further as water creates less friction. On grass field, you can't really slide, so you will have to take extra steps to get to that ball. Keep in mind, it's important to note the effectiveness of all these types of dives because it can be used to your advantage and it creates a better strategy when tackling a shot. The last type of dive is called the jump dive. It's almost the same as the sideways dive, but instead of pushing sideways with your feet, you push sideways and upwards. This dive is not effective with ground shots. Its purpose is to tackle higher shots that you wouldn't normally reach with the two previous dives. This dive is the hardest to learn as a keeper, but it's the most rewarding. I recommend spending time on this dive because it comes to great use during real-life game situations. Hopefully you have learned a thing or two from this video when it comes to diving. Feel free to check out my other videos concerning various goalkeeper topics.